Do you know which states saw the biggest population drops in 2024? This video walks you through the top 10 states losing residents, highlighting key factors influencing these declines. We'll also dive into the reasons behind the population shifts and what this means for the future of these states. Moreover, we'll explore the impact of these changes on local economies, real estate, and demographic landscapes. Make sure to watch till the end to understand the broader implications of these trends. We'll also offer a sneak peek into what might be coming next in US demographic changes. Alright, starting off our countdown at number 10, we've got California. In recent years, the Golden State has seen more folks heading out than coming in. The high cost of living is a major reason, with many people citing expensive housing as a big push factor. It's not just those on lower incomes feeling the pinch. Even higher income households are packing up for more affordable pastures. Interestingly, as remote work becomes more common, some Californians are seizing the opportunity to relocate while keeping their jobs in the state. Despite this outflow, California's population issues are complex, involving birth rates, immigration, and interstate migration. The state's population has actually been on a slight rebound, thanks to some recovery in birth rates and international immigration. But the long-term trends still lean towards more people leaving than arriving. It's a mix of economic factors, housing costs, and changing lifestyle preferences that keeps the state's demographic landscape in constant flux. This blend of ongoing high living costs and the evolution of work-from-home culture continues to redefine who stays, who leaves, and how California moves forward. Sliding into the 9th spot, Rhode Island is facing its own set of challenges that are nudging people to leave. The state's population shrinkage is part of a larger trend expected to continue into the next decades. Economic factors, including a significant housing affordability crisis, play a substantial role. With median home prices hovering around $499,000, the cost of living is pushing both residents and potential newcomers to reconsider their options. Moreover, Rhode Island's educational funding adjustments reflect responses to changing demographics, particularly in urban areas facing enrollment declines and increasing needs for multilingual education support. These economic and demographic shifts suggest that without strategic interventions, Rhode Island might see continued population decline. Turning to Pennsylvania at number 8. This state's gradual population decrease is closely tied to its industrial transformation. Particularly in rural regions, the shift away from traditional industries has led to reduced employment opportunities, driving residents to seek better prospects in urban centers or even out of state. This trend reflects broader demographic changes and economic adjustments impacting the state. The population decline highlights the challenges and potential opportunities for revitalization, especially in areas hardest hit by industrial downturns, emphasizing the need for economic diversification and development strategies. Mississippi ranks 7th on our list with a population decrease of 0.32%. The state has been grappling with economic challenges, which have been a key driver in pushing residents to move to more prosperous states. Economic growth in Mississippi has been slow, and the state has struggled to attract and retain younger residents, particularly millennials, who are leaving in search of better job opportunities and living conditions elsewhere. This trend reflects broader issues of job creation and economic incentives which are not as competitive as in neighboring states like Tennessee or Texas, where economic conditions are more favorable. Oregon finds itself at number 6 on our list, with a population decline that's turning heads for the first time in decades. This dip is driven by several factors, notably economic challenges and a shift in environmental policies. The state's high living costs, particularly in housing, have begun to deter residents and prospective migrants alike. Additionally, environmental concerns, such as wildfire risks, which have escalated in recent years, also play a significant role in influencing people's decision to move. These factors, combined with the general trend of lower birth rates and fewer people moving into Oregon from other states, contribute to the population decline. The state's scenic beauty and quality of life continue to attract many, but the economic and environmental challenges present significant hurdles. Hawaii grabs the fifth spot due to its high cost of living and challenging job market, which have increasingly driven residents to seek better opportunities elsewhere. Despite its allure as a beautiful place to live, Hawaii faces significant economic pressures that affect its residents' daily lives. High taxes and stringent regulations add to the living costs, notably housing, making it difficult for many to afford living in the state. These economic difficulties are compounded by limited job opportunities, particularly in high-paying sectors, which are pushing both young professionals and established residents to relocate in search of better prospects. West Virginia is seeing a lot of folks pack up and leave, landing it at number 4 on our list. Why? Well, the state is mostly made up of older folks, and not enough young people are sticking around. In fact, more people are dying than being born here, and it doesn't help that there aren't enough good jobs to go around. From 2020 to 2023, while about 9,700 people moved to West Virginia, the state still saw a net population loss because deaths outstripped births by a wide margin, 55,000 births compared to 89,000 deaths. It's tough for a state when the young crowd doesn't see many opportunities. Louisiana lands at number 3 with a population drop at 0.8%. The state faces several challenges that are driving people away. Economic difficulties, particularly in terms of job availability and stagnant economic growth, have been significant factors. Since late 2014, employment numbers have consistently declined, highlighting a lack of opportunities. Additionally, environmental issues like frequent hurricanes have made certain areas less desirable to live in. These natural disasters not only disrupt life but also cause long-term economic damage, making recovery tough and prompting residents to relocate to states with more stable environments and better job prospects. Illinois lands at number 2 with a population drop of 0.82%. This state has been facing a tough decade, marked by continuous population declines, primarily due to residents moving to other states. Over the past year alone, Illinois saw 83,839 people leave, highlighting ongoing economic challenges and unfavorable domestic migration trends. High taxes and the cost of living are significant reasons many choose to leave, seeking better job opportunities and living conditions elsewhere. This pattern is exacerbated by issues in key metropolitan areas and countries, with all showing population decreases, contributing to the state's overall demographic challenges. Leading the pack with a notable decline of 0.91%, New York tops our list for population loss. Living in New York, especially in areas like NYC, can really stretch your wallet. It's got some of the highest living costs in the country, which pushes many to look for more affordable places to call home. In fact, in 2023, a whopping 216,778 residents decided to leave. This trend has been building for a while, driven not just by high costs, but also by folks seeking better job opportunities and lower taxes elsewhere. This movement away from New York has been so consistent that it's become the state with the biggest population drop as people seek out places where their money goes further and their quality of life improves. Earlier, we mentioned the changing population trends, so let's dive into what the future holds for the US. According to USA Facts, by 2100, the population is expected to grow older and more diverse, mainly due to immigration and changing fertility rates. The US population will peak around 2080 before showing signs of decline. we'll see the median age rise significantly, with seniors outnumbering children. Additionally, the racial and ethnic composition will shift, with non-Hispanic whites becoming less than half of the population by 2050. Stick around for more insights on how these trends will shape the future of our country. As we explore the reasons behind people moving out of these states, it makes us wonder about the broader global perspective. Speaking of which, ever thought about the places where Americans aren't exactly rolling out the red carpet in 2024? Coming up in our next video, we'll delve into the countries that aren't exactly welcoming to Americans in 2024. You might be surprised to see which countries made the list and the reasons behind their cool reception. Stay tuned for some eye-opening insights.